I got into the district about 22 years ago, taught 4th and 5th grade over at Horseman, and then I spent 19 years at Oscar Howe teaching 2nd grade, 1st grade, and special ed. And now I'm teaching resource at Memorial. I've always known I wanted to be a teacher ever since I was little. My mom is a teacher. I have an aunt that's a teacher. Several cousins were teachers. I just never really wanted to do anything else. I used to line up all my dolls when I was little and teach them, and I made my brother go to my school, and I just always knew that this was my calling. I absolutely love the kids, and usually whatever grade I happen to be teaching is my favorite age of kids. I really like all of them. I've worked K all the way up till I did a few things with high schoolers, and I just love the kids, and I love kids that can be a little tough to work with, and I love when they understand that you really care about them and they get something. I love it when they're so proud of themselves because they got something that was hard for them. It's fun. Since I've been in Sioux Falls so long, I do run into my kids. A lot of them are adults now, and it's fun to see them being successful adults and being happy or working a job. And it's fun to hear about what they remember. Most of them I had when they were small, and it's usually the personal relationship that they remember. They remember something funny that we did together. A lot of them will say, remember a time where maybe they were sad or frustrated and I helped them feel better about it. That's kind of what I think they remember when they're little, is the feeling that they had, that they were safe, that you loved them. A lot of silly moments is what they remember. But I think most of my career was laying a foundation for them. So I think a lot of times when we work with little kids, we don't get the glory, and we don't get to see them do these huge, incredible things that they do in middle school and high school, but we laid that foundation so they could get there. Right now I'm teaching small reading groups. I just pull kids for 20 minutes out of some classes a couple days a week, and I had one student that was doing just wonderful. She was on an IEP, had her reading goal, doing great. She came up for a 3-year reevaluation, and she didn't qualify anymore, and she really didn't need it anymore. She's doing great, getting great grades. She doesn't need the services anymore. So I told her, and we were all really excited for her, and the next day she came back and asked if she could just at least stay in the group till the end of the year. And I said, well, of course you can, but you don't have to. And she said, well, but the reason I got better is because I'm in group reading with you, so I think we should just finish out the year. So I said, okay, that's fine with me. I've never had a kid ask to stay in before, but I think she's really comfortable and she wanted to stay, so that's fine. I recently had a student that I work with. We were talking in a group, and it's a group that the kids really struggle with reading and some phonics things, and sometimes they get discouraged because they don't see their test scores move and things like that. And I said, well, don't you feel like you're better? I feel like all of you are better. I know you're better. And one girl said, well, yeah, you know what? I am, because I used to be really scared when I'd get called on in science or social studies because I knew I couldn't read those big words. And now I know I can do it because we've learned how to sound all that stuff out. So now I'm not freaked out when they call on me, and that was really special to me. That means way more than test scores or her report card or anything, was that she isn't scared anymore. She knows maybe she's not going to be the best reader, but she knows that she can do it. So I was really proud of her. I have a really special book that my first graders made me years ago. It says Happy Valentine's Day on it. It was actually a letter from each one of my students. A parent nominated me for Teacher of the Year that year, and she had every single one of my first graders write a letter about why I should be Teacher of the Year. Spoiler spoiler alert, I didn't win, but nothing that they could have given me as a prize would have touched how meaningful this book is. It's so cute. There's not much academics in it. It's really about how they know that I love them and that they knew that they were special to me and they loved coming to school every day. And when I have those days I feel like I shouldn't come to work because I don't make any difference at all, I can open this book up and remember that, yeah, I really should be here. I am doing good work. This one was from a little boy. It says, Mrs. Dean is nice because she gives me hugs. Mrs. Dean is special to me. She is nice and helps me when I get stuck on stuff. She's a superhero. It says, I think Mrs. Dean is the best teacher because she helps me with math and she is nice. She reads books with me and I like spending time with her. Oh, they're just all good. Mrs. Dean is awesome. She reads to us and she teaches us to be good readers. In 105, we are superhero friends. We are kind. We help kids who are being bullied. Thank you, Mrs. Dean, for being a superhero.